Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go.
That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
That's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to him again. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tiger! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the run, it's Wise. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Pratt. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Gentry. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Wise. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wise. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Westbrook. Plucks it out of the air. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Prince. At the 35, he's open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Pratt. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Fires to the big fella. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's caught. It's Gentry. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dawkins. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
To the air, it's Pratt. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. He's at the tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass from Palmer. When you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you could hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Pratt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
Yeah, and you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Westbrook. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside at the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense getting set for first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds space on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Pratt. Going deep. He's got it on the outside. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gentry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running through contact. Touchdown, Orange. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Run out of bounds at the 45, and a terrific return there. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Fires left. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Pratt. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback on the keeper. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. Breaks into the open. First guy never seems to get him. Finds his way out to the 19.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here.
Well, the thing about the jet sweep is oftentimes it gets the defense confused. They can't find the ball, but not that time. Great job of eye discipline defensively, finding who had the ball, and then using their speed to get there to make a nice tackle.
Looking left. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Pratt. Back open in the middle. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. The give to the lone running back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Cuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something.
A lot of room to the right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He's going to fire deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Pratt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gentry. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Red pass is complete. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Zings it complete to the right.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Back to pass, it's Pratt. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming.
He's going for it all. It's complete.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They built a cushion, they built a lead, but you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business, and this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Syracuse right back at it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield, it's Pratt. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Gentry.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Everybody has to be set, they have to get it off. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Back to throw, it's Pratt. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Gentry. And he'll be brought down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking for a man. It's Pratt. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase.